have analyzed every viral video on my YouTube short channel and I've put together the secret formula for creating short that go viral 10 times faster no matter your experience. By the end of this video, you have the exact blueprint for creating short that go viral every single time. And not just that, you also learn proven tactics to boost your retention, just like the top creators. But first, what even makes a viral video? When it comes to short, it boils down to two things: your ability to stop the scroll and keep viewers engaged until the end. But how do you actually do this? That brings us to the first stage of creating a viral short. This is the most crucial step, and it was the exact reason why my old videos were barely getting any views. Because if you don't start with the right idea, no matter how great your editing is, your videos still won't go viral. And to back this up, let's hear it from Mr. Beast himself.
The idea is so freaking important. Like, you could, theoretically, most YouTubers watching this, you could pull triple the views with half the work if you just had better ideas. Like, no joke, it's that extreme. And so once you realize how important an idea is, you just obsess over, well, how do I get more ideas? How to get better ideas? So I used to just spend an hour every day brainstorming ideas.
But okay, now that we know that ideas are the most important part of making a viral video, how do you actually come up with a killer idea for your next shot? Well, there are two ways to go about it. And as the name suggests, it means you need to pay attention to what's trending in your niche. Because listen, if you're able to hop on a new trend faster than everyone else and make video about it, your shot is guaranteed to go nuclear. But to prove my point, let's take a look at this. A few months ago, when the current US president almost got, this guy jumped on the trend and made a video about it, and it went viral. To prove this point even further, the same idea was used in a longer video and it also went crazy viral. So always keep an eye on trending topics in your niche and hop on them before everyone else does. The second way to come up with a killer idea is by drawing inspiration from old topics and adding your own twist to it. Look, 90% of videos that go extremely viral were once old ideas taken and said in a new way or made better. And I know this may sound crazy, but let's take a look at these two viral videos and their posting times.
This bushman places melon seeds in a hole and then hides away behind a tree, knowing that a baboon is watching from afar.
A hole in a rock is filled with seeds as the baboon watches on curiously. And as soon as the bushman leaves, the baboon reaches in and grabs the bait. But it's
You see, both of these videos went extremely viral, but did you notice that the second video was just a better version of the first one? And it is not just these two. Many smart creators took the same idea, added their own twist to it, and went viral too. So don't be afraid to model ideas that have already worked in the past when brainstorming ideas for your next shot. Now that you know how to find a killer idea for your shot, let's move to the second stage. See, your script can either make or break your video. So pay attention and take note on how top creators script their video to go viral every time. The first thing you need to focus on when scripting your next shot is coming up with a strong hook. This is literally the first 2 seconds of your video, which tells viewers whether they should scroll or stay and watch till the end. But how do you actually write a strong hook? Or what even makes a good hook? Well, a good hook can be one of these 3 things, but for your script, we need to focus on the first one. I'll talk about the second and the third in the next stage. So the first thing that actually makes a good hook is your first line in your script needs to be so strong that it makes the viewer stop and say, wait, what? This could be an interesting question or a bold statement that makes them want to stick around for your explanation. Let's take a look at how this shot used the exact strategy and went viral.
Dunkin' Donuts used to actually sell a dunking donut, which you could dunk in your coffee using the handle it came with, but the donut was discontinued.
Did you catch that? His first line opens so many questions in the viewer's mind, like, why would they discontinue a product that seemed aligned with their brand name? What product even came out after this discontinuation? What did this special Dunkin' Donut even look like? You see, if the viewers start asking all these questions within the first line of your video, questions they have no answers to, they will 100% need to stay and watch till the end. That's when you got them hooked. But hooking the viewer is just the first part of your script. Now, how do you actually keep them watching to boost your retention? That's when you start introducing the whole story. Whilst doing this, you have to be careful not to lose their interest. That's when you start giving them little payoff to keep them engaged. This could be answering some of the questions they had in their mind from the start. So let's go back to the Dunkin' Donut video and see how this guy did it.
And that's because the company didn't have a machine to cut this donut shape and they had to cut it by hand. The donut was then replaced by a normal donut with no handle. And even though people don't really dunk their donuts these days, you can still get them in only one place in the world, Singapore, where you can be reminded of the.
So, did you notice how, as the video was progressing, he answered some of the questions that they had in their mind, while still blowing their mind with new details that makes up the whole story? So, to recap, when scripting your next viral video, structure it this way. Your first sentence should be so strong that it hooks the viewer straight away and makes them stop scrolling. Then, you go ahead and introduce the whole story with little payoff to keep them engaged. Let's move to the next stage. This is where all the magic happens. Make sure you cut all the dead spaces in your voice. And if you want to go viral effortlessly, you need to implement this high retention tactics in your next video. Overlap some of the parts to keep them fast-paced. But cutting dead spaces in your voice is just the first part of editing a viral video, because if the first 5 seconds of your video is weak, your video is my friend. So, how do you craft killer intro that stops viewers from scrolling and actually watch the video? Well, to do that, we need to bring back the second and third thing I mentioned earlier. Aside from the question hook that you use in your script, the first clip of your video needs to be so engaging that it stops the scroll. So, find the perfect clip to put at the start. And here is a pro tip. Before exporting your video, ask yourself, will this first clip stop someone from scrolling if the audio is taken out? If yes, export. If not, change it. This is simple, but most people still get it wrong. An audio hook can be a sound effect or anything that will distract the viewer from scrolling past your video.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
Now, back to the editing. After your hook, go ahead and find more fitting clips to fill the rest of your video, and you can find all these clips on any social media platform. But we are not done yet. The final thing you should prioritize before exporting your shot: music. See, music can impact the performance of your shot. Let's look at the same video with the right and wrong music.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you.
So, spend time finding the right music that fit the mood of your next shot. I get my music from this website, or sometimes I use tracks from YouTube's library. Now, the most common question I get asked a lot is, do posting time actually matter when it comes to going viral? Honestly, no. But for some reason, most of my videos posted on Mondays barely go viral or get any views. So I don't post much on Mondays. But to keep it real with you, posting time has nothing to do with you going viral. You just have to post when your audience are online. And you can find this by going to your YouTube studio. On the left side, click on Analytics, then tap on Audience, then scroll down. YouTube will show you when your audience are most active. And for me, I notice my audience are active from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily. So I post 30 minutes to an hour before this time. But it will vary for you because my audience and your audience are not the same. So go to your analytics and find out the optimal posting time. But if your channel is new, you just have to pick any time that works for you and post until YouTube gathers this data. So this is the exact blueprint for making sure that go viral every single time. Now, it's your turn to follow it and create your next viral shot. With that being said, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.